Jean Russell was one of the founder members of the Federation of Children's Book Groups, and she was instrumental in the leadership and development of the organisation in its early years. The Jean Russell Storytelling Project was developed as a way of working with children who don't always have the opportunity to hear storytellers, who don't necessarily always share stories at home.
The Oxford Children's Book Group was delighted when it read that different book groups could apply for a bursary towards a national project with a storyteller, and we were thrilled when we were chosen to be one of the 6 projects around the country, and even more thrilled when we realised the storyteller would be Anna Conomos.
Performance storytelling is bringing the story to life off the page and into the space so that it is an immersive experience of storytelling. You get everyone involved, the children involved, the adults involved, you have role play, you have singing, you have call and response. Anything in the room can become a prop.
The children really enjoyed working with Anna because the pace of the storytelling was really good, so it kept them engaged throughout the day.
The story we learned was Jason and the Argonauts. I would like more storytelling because it's fun and you can do acting. I like being King Peleus because you get lots of stuff to do and you get to say lines. I love money, ha ha ha!
One of the real benefits is how it improves vocabulary, particularly for those children who maybe struggle with reading or struggle with pronunciation sometimes.
I've really liked working with Anna because of the songs and the actions. My favourite song is the one which goes, I beat the beast because of the beat.
I beat that beast. I sent him to sleep. I got that fleece.
The most important skills that children have acquired through the storytelling is being able to sequence a story in the correct order and then have the confidence to invent their own stories.
Every single project has been different. We've tried to have as much variety as possible. We had the performances at the Great Western Hospital in Swindon, and these were for patients in the hospital as well as for children from Upland School with special educational needs.
One of the most important highlights for me has actually been the workshop that Anna ran with mothers and fathers in a very deprived area of Birmingham who had never told stories to their children. And after the workshop, the feedback that we received, particularly from the fathers, said that they had felt empowered to actually start working with their children, to tell stories to their families.
I think storytelling is so important for children because it brings children together. They can work together as a team. They can work together with their parents to bring a story to life, with their teachers and with each other.
It takes big concepts and puts them into a story which allows all children to understand some really complex ideas.
The schools have been really marvellous and the children have thrown themselves into the project 100%. I think they will take this with them for the rest of their lives because it was an extremely stimulating and exciting performance.
Storytelling is so important because when it comes to their writing, you're really able to focus on those things like using adverbs, using conjunctions, making sure you have a really fantastic opening because they already know the story. I think the school gained a great deal from the storytelling project because it gave the children access to an expert storyteller who was really able to bring the Greek myth alive.
The best things for me have been the fun and the enjoyment and the laughter as much as anything else that I've seen on the children's faces and the smiles of the children.
This has been what the Jean Russell Storytelling Project has been about. It's been about creating opportunities. It's been a huge privilege to be the Jean Russell Storyteller for 2016.